Hello, everyone. My name is Yogi Neferititi. Thank you for listening and watching. You can find my information in the description box below. So, if you've been watching my readings lately, this hater energy has been coming out a lot. So, I figured we would explore that, see what comes out. Let's see what's wrong, why these people hating on you. First of all, if you don't have haters, you're not popping, okay? And misery loves company. But I've been picking up on the energy of, specifically for some of you, these are family members. These are family members that maybe rejected you because you're different. Maybe you're the black sheep of the family. Maybe I'm hearing that for some of you, you have some different spiritual beliefs. Maybe you are spiritual and your family's religious. I'm also hearing that for some of you, this could be an ex that is realizing that they made the wrong choice by letting you go. Okay. So now they're hating, they're mad, they're fucking salty because they let you go and you didn't chase after them. Okay. Those are two specific scenarios that I'm picking up on. For some of you, this could be coworkers I'm hearing that are hating on you because you're talented, you're gifted. I'm hearing that for some of you, this is a situation where you're a female and this is a male coworker that's hating on you. Okay. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's just go ahead and pull some cards. Let's see if we can get some specifics, some tea on these haters and see, why they're in our energy because everything is a lesson, right? And let's just see what spirit has to say about these hating ass, salty ass. I'm hearing can't compete where they don't compare. For some of you, these are ex-friends. I'm hearing people that you had to distance yourself from because you're different, because you were on a different path than these people and they didn't believe in you. They didn't believe anything that you were working towards was going to work. For some of you, these people tried to sabotage you. And I'm hearing that you are successful. It did work. And now they're mad. Now they're hating. And for some of you, they're mad because you won't allow them back into your life. Okay. So I'm going to be pulling from the angels or excuse me, the psychic tarot. If you watch my videos, this is the deck I pull from when I'm reading on other people's energy. I'm also going to pull from the Goddess Power Oracle and from the messages from the mermaids. And I've also got my makeshift decks too. So yeah, I'm hearing, let's make fun of these people. you know, they talk shit about us. They watch us and fucking stalk us and tell people that they can't stand us. How you don't like somebody, but you watching everything they do. You stalking the fuck out of them, right? They don't like you. They love you. Duh. So let's see. Let's see what these haters that are really fans have to say. Thank you, God, Goddess, angels, and guides, divine ancestors. Bless me and protect me as I channel the messages for the collective. Thank you that you lead them and guide them to trust their intuition and follow it, to take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you that they are divinely protected and safe as they receive these messages. Thank you, blessed be, and so it is. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm hearing that some of these people feel like stupid. They feel like fucking clowns because they went against you and now they're realizing this should have been for you. Perhaps you were not in the place that you are now. Maybe you were struggling, financially, and maybe some of these people were embarrassed, by you, embarrassed by the situations and circumstances that you were going through. I'm hearing that they wouldn't have lasted a day in. These people wouldn't have been able to walk a mile in your shoes and now got the nerve to be mad at you because you cut their asses off or you don't deal with them or you have some strong boundaries with them and now they're fucking mad. But they rejected you. They didn't believe in you. Let's see. Yeah, the universe. See? This is the world card, okay? For some of you, these are definitely situations that have come to an end, cycles that have completed with people, right? But I'm also getting the energy of scrying. I always get that with this card. Somebody could be doing some divination, some dream work, maybe trying to figure out what you're doing. But again, you're definitely being watched and stalked. This could be spiritual stalking, gang stalking, okay? Cyber stalking, I'm hearing. Look at temptation, the devil reversed, right? You release this toxic energy. I'm also hearing that these people, the reason why they're not successful is because they're easily led into temptation, right? They're not people that are, they're not disciplined. They ain't got no damn discipline. Okay? These are people that were so fixated on trying to look a certain way, trying to appear a certain way, that they were not really working on their roots. They were more concerned with how people perceive their fruit. That's what I'm hearing. But again, with this energy, I'm also getting, scrying. Somebody could be doing some magic, some spell work, or something like that, trying to figure out what you're doing, trying to stop what you're doing because they're a fucking hater. Let's see. This is the Four of Wands. Okay, so again, this, for some of you, this could be a lover, but these people see you as having a solid foundation. They see that you're happy, right? This, like I said, for some of you, this could be family. This could be an ex, that's hating on you, an ex-baby daddy, ex-husband. Let's see. Yeah, what did I say? Definitely an ex-lover. Again, these people didn't have any patience. They weren't, what I'm hearing is that they weren't committed to the process. They didn't trust the process. When you plant the seed, you don't get a plant or the fruit the next day. You have to water it and tend to it. And even then you have to let it grow. You don't sit there and watch and see when it's going to sprout up. You plant it, you water it, and you trust that it's going to grow in divine timing. But this is giving me the energy again of that ex. Maybe this was an unrequited love situation. For some of you, this person gaslighted you, they love bombed you, and you cut them off, and now they're mad because they were exposed, right? Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, see? This fake friend energy. I'm also getting with this is giving me the energy of people trying to pull on your energy, right? People trying to take from you, people trying to ride your coattails. And then deception and envy in reverse is here. Okay, Seven of Swords reverse. So you're definitely being watched. You're definitely being stalked, right? And again, this is giving me the energy of fake friends. For some of you, this could have been a lover that put you in a third-party situation, right? And you moved on. But I'm also getting that these people can't move on, right? This is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. For some of these people, they're going through some financial struggles, right? Maybe this is the energy that you were in. Maybe some of these people contributed to you being in this energy because they're fucking haters, right? And now they're in this energy because they're getting karma. Let's pull a couple more from this deck. Let's see. Right. You're not talking to these people and they're mad as fuck, right? But again, you left this energy behind. You left this competitive, low vibrational, again, people that can't compete where they don't compare. I'm also getting the energy here with maybe some candle magic. Okay, so take that if it resonates. But these people were moving backwards, right? And you're not moving backwards. That's what I'm hearing. You're not going to, you don't have anything to say to these people. It is what it is, right? Situations come to an end. Circumstances come to an end. The Hierophant, right? You learned your lesson. You learned your lesson from this situation, right? And all these people can do, all these haters can do is watch you from a distance. Oh, well, they shouldn't be watching you at all if they hate you, right? I don't watch people that I hate. I don't have that kind of time to watch somebody that I don't care for, that I feel, that makes me feel some type of way. Like, I don't have time for that, and then to send them negative energy when I know I'm going to get karma for doing that, like, that's stupid. I mean, I don't know. But that's because, like I said, these people really fucking love you. They want to be you, right? Let's see what the goddesses have to say about these haters. About these haters. What do we need to know, goddess? Power, oracle. These people are fucking immature. Inexperienced. Again, you cannot compete where you don't compare. Revelation, right? Again, I'm getting the energy of this, like these people couldn't have walked a mile in your shoes. They couldn't have gone through what you went through to be where you are, to have the level of success you have, I'm hearing. They didn't have the perseverance. They didn't have the determination. I'm hearing that some of these people, they have very low self-esteem. They lacked confidence. So any type of criticism, any type of negative energy that was thrown their way, that would make them fall and crumble and quit. Right? They didn't allow themselves to persevere. That's what I'm hearing, to continue with something, to stick with something. And now they're mad, right? Mad as fuck. Let's see what else comes out. Ooh, that's too many. All right. Let me just do a little quick cleanse of this deck. Thank you, goddesses. A few more. Yeah. You went through a transformation, right? So you had to leave some people behind. You are, I'm hearing that these people are not on your level spiritually. So you decided to move forward. You decided to move on. You weren't going to stop your growth and your transformation for anyone. And I'm also hearing that, you are somebody that trusted your intuition and follow it. And you trust your intuition and you follow it. So you were guided to move away from these situations, these people, these circumstances, these things that were keeping you stuck, right? Keeping you from growing spiritually, emotionally, right? Again, this energy of being stuck. That's what these people are. They're stuck in the past. They're not sure of themselves. I'm also getting the energy of evil eye with this card. But this is somebody that, these are people that I'm hearing did not want to make the sacrifices, did not want to put in the work. With this salvation card, I'm hearing that again. These are people that didn't believe in you. These are people that believed you couldn't be saved, that you were going to always be a failure, that you were going to always, if you were going through a difficult and challenging time, that you would always be in this energy. They wanted you to stay in this energy so that you would always be somebody that they could talk about, that they could gossip and talk shit about, but you moved on, right? And you communed with spirit. You communed with the Most High, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. And now I'm hearing you're unstoppable. There's nothing these haters can do. And they're fucking mad because you're shining, you're strong, you're sure of yourself. And the look on her face is like, bitch, I wish you would. Right? Ishtar don't play, right? Let's see, bottom of the deck. Communication. Again, these people want to talk to you, but you're not interested. But I'm also, again, getting this energy of you communicating with your angels, your ancestors, your guides, God, goddess, right? You're guided. And this is what helped you to transform. This is what helped you to heal, was trusting your intuition and following it, no matter how hard things were, no matter how much you missed these people or whatever. I'm also hearing that for some of you, you didn't want to believe that some of these people actually were not your friends, or were not, that these family members were not supportive of you, that they really didn't love you, that they were against you the whole time. You didn't want to believe that. So something had to happen. Something had to occur. And maybe it broke your heart, right? But what is that saying? A broken heart sometimes has to happen to have a clear mind, or something like that. But basically what I'm saying is, even though your heart was broken, your mind and your eyes were opened, right, to the truth. Toxic people are toxic people. Haters are haters. And unfortunately, they sometimes and most often are the people that are closest to you, your family members, your friends, lovers even, right? Spouses. I mean, it's crazy, but you can't expect people to love you if they don't love themselves, right? If they're always in this compare, despair trap, there's no room for self-love. So they're not able to give you what they don't have. Let's see what the mermaids have to say about these haters, okay? Mermaids, what do you have to say about these haters? Right, you're innocent. I'm hearing that a lot of people told lies and gossip and slandered and slatterized your name. But I'm hearing you stayed graceful, you stayed peaceful, right? You continue to allow miracles to happen in your life, right? I'm hearing that it's a miracle People are looking at you like a miracle because maybe they talked so much shit, they tore you down, but you were innocent, right? I'm hearing people around them are starting to see that, you know, the lies and the gossip and the slander, like it can't be true, right? They're not going to not believe their own eyes, because I feel like, again, a lot of people are watching you, right? For good reasons and for bad reasons, right? The haters are watching you, but there's people that are watching you that are proud of you, and they can see that you were innocent. They can see that spirit, you know, is working with you. I'm also getting the energy of, you know, you being a big fish in a small pond, right? All these little fish around her. You know, you had to move on from these situations. They were stifling you, right? Stifling your growth. Look at this. This is always kind of like my fake friend card. You see how they're all looking kind of crazy, right? They didn't really support you. They were pretending to support you. These people wanted to get close to you so they can sabotage you, so they could talk shit about you, so they could put you down, so they could stop you and block you from achieving your success, right? Let's see what else the mermaids have to say. Again, they can't let you go. These fake ass friends, these fake ass family members, they can't let you go. But that's their problem. I'm hearing you need to do some cord cutting, right? I'm also hearing that it was very painful for you, for some of you, to let these people go, to release the past. It was a long process, but you did it because you knew you had to, right? I set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Which will you choose? Right? Let's keep going. Look. Acceptance, turn away in reverse, letting go in reverse. Right? I feel like this was, like I said, this was hard for you to do, but you knew you had to. You knew you had to turn away and let go and accept. And for some of you, maybe you're still in this energy where you're working through these emotions, right? Spirit says you need to make a head over heart decision and accept that, yes, this might be a member of your family. Yes, this might be a lover. Yes, this, I'm hearing, might be a coworker that, you know, was a friend of yours or decided to try to get close to you, but you realized this person was a fucking hater. They were trying to sabotage you, take your spot, compete with you. You need to accept that and move on with your life. Okay? Yes, it's going to be difficult, but make it up in your mind that you are accepting the truth of this situation. I'll let my emotions catch up. But mentally, I'm going to make a decision to accept the truth that these people hate me. They're not for me, right? They're against me. They don't want to see me win. They're competing with me. You know, it's not easy, especially, again, if these are people that you care about or people that you thought cared about you. Let's get one more from the mermaids. Right? Again, this is giving me the energy of acceptance, right? These people didn't want to recognize who you are. They didn't want you to see who you were. That's what I'm hearing. And you need to be okay, for some of you, with being alone for a little while, communing with spirit. I always see that as like a little opening in the cloud, right? Spirit is just waiting for you to turn so they can open up the windows of heaven, right? And pour you out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. But Spirit says that you need to be okay with being alone. For some of you, that's why it's hard for you to turn away or let go. Right? Because you don't want to be alone, but you're never alone. Your spirit team is always with you. And maybe you need these people out of the way so that you can get to know your spirit team better, and so that they can allow the right people to come into your life. Real people that want to love you and support you, right? And win with you. They're not competing with you. They're not secretly gossiping and slandering and satirizing your name and talking shit and wishing ill will on you. They're not secretly, I'm hearing, doing black magic on you, trying to steal from you, whatever the fuck, right? They're not doing they're not doing anything but being a loving and supporting person in your life. Somebody that's winning and wants to see you win too, okay? Let's get some more information about these haters. But people love being in this energy. You know, I'm hearing some of these people get up, and that's the first thing they do is go to your fucking social media, go to your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever, and see what you've posted. And, you know, it's kind of like, if you don't like me, why are you all up on my stuff? Right? Just watching. Let's see. Blind and sex magic. Okay? So for some of you, this could be a situation where somebody is watching you. You don't know who this is, maybe. But I'm also hearing that these people are, you know, blinded by your light, blinded by your sexiness. But again, I have been picking up on some magic and some evil eye. So we've got sex magic and evil eye here. Okay? So cleanse and protect your energy, right? No person, place, or thing has any power over you. Ground yourself, protect your energy, and let these haters hate. That's what they're going to do anyway. Let's see what else comes out. Let's see what else comes out about these haters. Let's see. Look. So again, this could be a masculine, like I said. I'm getting, for some of you, okay, this is a very specific situation. For some of you, a coworker tried to solicit, not solicit, a coworker basically tried to pretend like they were interested in you, but they really wanted to have sex with you, to fuck you. And maybe you shot them down. You know, you told them, like, I'm not interested in that, but we can be friends or whatever. And that's not what they wanted. Right? And now they see you and they're giving you the evil eye because they got this lack of closure feeling. They couldn't seal the deal. Right? But I'm hearing it's not going to work with this blind here. Like, may every evil eye against me go blind. Right? Affirm that, because of these some jealous ass, stalking ass bitches. Right? I told you. You can't compete where you don't compare. Jealousy is such a waste of your emotional energy. You will never be me. I will never be you. Okay? All you're doing is keeping yourself in a low vibration. But yeah, you're definitely being stalked. Okay? Gang stalked, I'm hearing. They're watching everything you do, keeping tabs on you. And these are people that betrayed you. Like I said, these are people that did some fuck shit to you. And you had to cut them off. Right? And now they're mad. They're hating on you because I'm hearing for some of you, these people were telling other people or telling themselves even that you wouldn't be able to make it without them, that you were going to fail, that you were going to be stuck, that you were going to be fucked up if they didn't help you. And, you know, they felt like they could betray you, right? For some of you, this is a family member that betrayed you. I'm hearing in the worst way. Maybe I'm hearing this family member could have slept with one of your exes. So take that if it resonates. And now they're fucking hating because you're successful, right? Again, these people ghosted you. These people were ignoring you. I'm hearing they were basically, you were like the second, third, or fourth choice for some of these people, right? And now they're mad at you because you don't give a fuck. Or that now you're successful and you proven them wrong, and now they're mad and hating on you, right? But this was the energy that they wanted you in. This is what they tell people, that they don't care about you. They don't give a fuck, but they're lying because they're stalking you, right? Let's see. Couple more, Spirit. And then we'll move on to some positive affirmations. Let's see. One more, Spirit. One more. Yeah. Spiritually blocked. All of this evil eye, this jealousy, this sex magic, right? This evil eye, all of this shit is being spiritually blocked because you're divinely protected. So they can hate all they want. All they're doing is accumulating more and more karma. And I'm hearing that Spirit is going to make sure that these, look at what just came out, spiritual jackass. These people are going to see you shine. That's what I'm hearing. They're going to continue to watch you and see and try to fucking copy you, but they cannot compete where they don't compare, right? Copycat energy. They're going to continue to slander and slatterize your name, talk shit, right? Dirty, right? They did you dirty. They did you dirty. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, that's it. Let's move on to the self-love and empowerment. Let's get some positive affirmations to close up this reading. Maybe what we can learn from this, what we can take away, how we can transmute this hating ass energy into something positive. Let our haters be our motivators, right? Let's see. You the one that's looking stupid, hating ass bitch. That's Cardi B. All right, let's see. I am a priority. Yeah, that's what you did. You prioritized yourself, right? And that's why you're winning. But these people are prioritizing you. Like I said, that energy of them getting up first thing in the morning and checking your social media, seeing what you're doing. You've released the past to move forward, though. And that's why they're mad. Because they cannot come back into your life. These people cannot come back into your energy because they're spiritually blocked. Let's see. What else? What else comes out? Positive affirmations. It's okay for me to rest. Yeah. Excuse me. Because you're divinely protected, right? You don't have to really do anything. I'm hearing that with this, you don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to clear up any rumors. Please don't. You know how I feel about that, right? You don't waste your time arguing for your reputation. When you walk out of the door, you have 1,000 reputations. There's a reputation in everybody's head that sees you, right? So don't even worry about that. People are going to think what they want to think about you. Again, you trust your intuition and you follow it, and you were led and guided to move away from these hating ass people, whoever they are, right? Let's move on. I mean, confirmation after confirmation. I release what no longer serves me. Yeah, it doesn't serve you to be around people that don't really support you, that don't love you, that are showing you unrequited love, that are siphoning your energy, that are trying to ride your coattails, right? That want to stop you and block you. It does not serve you. It doesn't matter if they're friends, family members. It does not matter because you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself, right? That's what you did. And that's why you were able to move away from these hating ass motherfuckers. It is safe for me to love. It is safe for you to love your life. It is safe for you to love yourself. They're trying to stop me from saying this. But I'm also hearing that it's safe for you to love these people, that you don't have to hate them, right? You can release what no longer serves you. Release it with love. Bless these people with love. I'm not saying that you allow them back in your life, but don't allow these people to make you be like them, right? Don't be no hating ass, bitter ass, salty ass, jealous ass person. Just say, you know what? I know that you're hurting, okay? I know that you don't want to see me win. I know that you like to be miserable. Misery loves company. I'm not joining your pity party, right? I'm going to continue to love myself because I know it's safe for me to love me, right? I'm not going to betray myself, right? I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. All right, let's see. One more, and then we're going to close this out. I love him. So this is giving me the energy of somebody, again, with this unrequited love. This is somebody that wanted you to love him, but they didn't want to reciprocate that love, right? Definitely picking up on an energy vampire. This is somebody that needed to be validated by you, but at the same time, they were wanting to put you down, but they needed you to stroke their ego. It's weird, right? But that's that narcissistic energy for you. All right. Spirit says one more. I am peaceful. Right. Don't let these haters disrupt your peace. Don't let this salty ass person disrupt your peace. Don't let these bitter ass ex-friends disrupt your peace. Don't let this jealous ass coworker disrupt your peace. Remember that peace is a choice. And if it costs you your peace, it is too expensive. All right? So I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. And thank you so much for your donations. May they be returned to you 1,000-fold. And if you would like to donate, my Cash App link is in the description box below. And please check out my community posts where I do astrology updates every day. And I post a yoga and or Pilates reel on a daily basis. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.